Well, well, well. Look who's back. It's us.
Well. I was trying to think of the song. Guess who's back again.
We're getting claimed.
Oh. It's way too early to be singing in a podcast nowadays.
Yeah. So, a lot's happened this week.
Yep, it's been a pretty busy week for really everything.
We got more Fortnite cards. That was real important.
Did we have more Fortnite cards? Did you buy more Fortnite
No,
cards?
but it was. I guess it was last week we got Fortnite cards. But joking aside, what really happened was I think we need to address the whole revolution.
The whole revolution, as they quote it as the sack of the
Capitol building. The new map for Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, the new map. It looks sick, man. I'm excited to dive into it and give it a go. See what it's all about. I heard they're flying all sorts of different flags in the map.
I saw just mostly Confederate.
Yeah. Can you believe that the Confederate flag hasn't been in the Capitol building since like 18 something? Until like
I
2
hate
days
it.
ago.
I hate the Confederate flag, man.
Yeah, it's wild that this happened. But it has created some gold tier memes.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back laughing at it. We got a new video of some girl crying.
She got maced, yeah.
Paul Bart memes are back on the menu.
Yeah, a real Florida man took that podium
stole that podium. I don't know if he actually took it. Imagine trying to get that out of there.
I'm sure he could have gotten it out of there. But you said something about him getting caught or found after. Maybe they took it back.
Maybe. I know that they arrested him.
Yeah, okay, so they might have gotten it back.
It was Nancy Pelosi's lecture podium.
Mm-hmm.
And they tracked him down. You're not safe anymore, man. You can't take photos of yourself anywhere.
No, they said on the news that they're trying to utilize face recognition technology to find these people. Yeah, which kind of sucks because, I mean, yeah, it was kind of a not pointless, but like stupid reason to storm the Capitol. But, I mean, it's still kind of cool that we know that it's like, hey, we've got more power than we realized when we talk about politics.
If anything happens.
Yeah, I mean, we have the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, all they did was hide.
Well, I didn't think they were gonna pull out their guns and start blasting.
I mean, the Secret Service guys pulled out. I mean, they were all drawn. But
yeah,
like,
I mean,
what I'm saying is, like, if you were going in there for the politicians aren't going to do anything.
No, of course not.
But they found him. It says updated 37 minutes ago he was arrested. But it's funny because the FBI was looking for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm reading this article here, and it says that the FBI was looking for him like an hour ago. An hour and 15 minutes ago, it was updated, and the FBI was searching for the Florida man identified in the viral video showing him carrying the U.S. speakers.
So wait, if he's from Florida, did he go all the way up there to join that protest then?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my guess is the protest was, I mean, it's a scheduled protest. I'm sure everybody was like, okay, well, we know that they're going to clarify if he's going to be president or not for sure. Let's go protest. It happens every year.
I'm under the impression that protests just randomly happen. It's all just the local people. It's never anyone like flying down there.
Well, then why'd you ask if the
I'm
Florida
very
man,
black and white.
Then why'd
Connor.
you ask if the Florida man flew up there? Then why'd you ask that?
Because it was odd to me. It was odd to me.
If you knew it was happening, then why would you ask? Well, what did the Florida man fly up there? Yeah, if Of course, they do it every year though. Last election they had, liberals were out there doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it happens all the time.
Yeah.
This one's a little different though because they, dude, did you see the zombie memes for it?
No.
Like Black Ops Zombies. It's so funny because there's the photo of them, and the situation is tragic. Kind of, a couple people died, but it's also funny because more of the fact of like nothing happened. They just
just got in.
They got in. Most of them just walked in,
Took pictures.
took some photos, took selfies, sat at a couple desks. I'm sure some other things happened that we don't know about.
Did you see the video of the guys breaking into the window?
Sorry, I was just seeing if my hand was covering my face that whole time I was just talking. It's not.
There's a video of them breaking into the window. Like he had like a riot shield. He took a riot shield, it looked like.
From one of the officers?
From one of the officers, and he's using it to bash in the window, and they finally break it open.
Oh,
and
yeah, I've seen that. And then they jump in.
Well, like it took him, the guy busted open, and he's like, all right, go in. And it took a minute for everyone to like, all right, I guess I'll go first. And then
you heard people in the background screaming too. They're like, go, go, go. And then like everybody in the front's like,
Well, I mean,
ooh.
think about this. If you're in the front line of an army, I mean, you're kind of in the shit spot.
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, for sure.
And
well,
then
now
think
all
about
the time,
this.
I guess.
If one person just went in and everyone just like backed out, because if you see at the end of that video, the Secret Service and the officer like comes up to the side and just starts going like, all right, like slow down here. Not even like get on the fucking ground. It's just.
Does it surprise you that they didn't enforce it more?
I mean, in a way, because these guys are American citizens too, so they might kind of feel for
what's going on
too. And then they're like,
Good.
well, you guys are trying to express your frustration. We get it. But you guys are also committing a crime, so we have to enforce this.
But you don't think they could have enforced it more?
I
think they tried. I think it was just like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they weren't pulling
they were
out
still-
weapons. They weren't attacking the officers, as far as I know. Besides, like a
They were
shooting
just-
did go out.
They were pushing them and stuff. I
Yeah.
think the shooting was ruled. It was a Secret Service member that shot. It wasn't a police officer. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's just what I heard.
Mhm.
But there's all sorts of different stories going around. And what's really important about it is that it's created a lot of memes, and that's the only thing that's important about it. No, it's crazy. I think it's gonna go down in history as a pretty big deal. It could also just be written off as another hissy fit. I don't know what they're gonna talk about it, but so you didn't see the Black Ops zombie memes for it?
No.
So there's a photo or a video of them trying to get into the room.
Did they just
where the
add like
politicians are.
the zombie like
Yeah. Yeah, but there's guys like ripping and busting in the door, and they have it like boarded up, and they have like their guns drawn at the door, and you hear the zombies and the sound of them like breaking down a wall, and there's that one. And
dude, there's a video of it's not really a meme, but I saw a video of somebody in the Capitol building and like at the front door, and he's on a balcony looking down and recording them like trying to bust open the door, and the guy is just like recording down there. I'm like, dude, get out of there. Like, what are you doing?
yeah, but I mean, all those recordings are what's really you're gonna be able to really show people what's going on. It's wild, man.
And then it's funny how we kind of we surveillance ourselves in a way with all our phones. Like they're pulling all those like phones of other people that are posting on social media and like tracking those people down with that face recognition.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need.
They almost shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't record it? I'd be recording it.
Oh yeah, I definitely would.
I told a couple people, I was like, man, I wish I was there just to like witness what was going on.
Yeah, I think that would have been cool.
Yeah. I saw this video of a Zoom class, college Zoom class, and one of their students, their film students, and one of them was at the protest to film it, and they started storming the Capitol, and he's recording it to Zoom, and his like professor's there and like the other students, and the professor's like, he's like, stop shooting. He's like, would you stop shooting up? Like, shoot down so I can see what's going on. Like, the professor was like, you need to go up there and see what's going on. And the professor was like pushing him to like get further into the, like, up the stairs. He didn't go up the stairs yet at the Capitol building. And like the class is like, what is going on? And he's like, this is insane. He's like, you stop. He's like, I want to see what's going on. If you shoot the ground or the sky again, I'm gonna be super pissed off at you.
What?
That's like the professor. Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. I mean, at first everybody was like, oh my God, they're storming the Capitol. Like, it could have ended way different than it did.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been like Call of Duty.
Like Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty.
Yeah. I saw videos of the night shift showing up, the SWAT team for the night shift. It was like night and day. Literally, it was night and day. They were it went from them like holding their hands and helping them get out of the building to them like beating the shit out of everybody to get out of the building. Dude, it's crazy. Those guys showed up and they're like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Imagine them at home, man. They're like, here we go. And they're like getting suited up, getting ready to go in. And they're like, yeah, you guys are all going to be they probably all worked like all night.
Oh, yeah.
There was probably no shift change. But those guys showed up and they were like,
That'd be a cool job being in SWAT.
it'd be a dangerous job.
Yeah, it would be.
Nobody would like you, Derek.
I know.
Is that really different, though?
I guess not.
I guess not.
Just shoot down my dream. Oh, it's never my dream.
My dad was freaking out about it.
About the whole...
They're storming the Capitol. It's happening.
He called you.
Yeah, he called me.
He's like, things are about to hit the fan. If you...
Yeah, he's like, tomorrow, if you need to leave work early and come up here, go ahead. You know, you can come up here. We'll be ready. And I was like...
He made it sound like it was all over the country.
Well,
it's like gonna...
There was protesting around the country, and there was like some hints that other Capitol buildings in the country
Sure,
were
but
going to get hit.
this wasn't going to change anything. This was... I mean, it could change
It
a couple
could've.
things, but... I mean...
It could have, but people... When it was first happening, it looks more as like, holy cow, they're storming the Capitol building. They might, for Trump supporters or whoever, they're probably like, oh man, this could really change the election. This could really turn it around. This could do this, that, and this. And then it started happening, and then nothing really did happen to the naked eye, I guess. But, dude, what if people like brought flash drives and shit in there?
Oh, to like pull stuff from the computers?
Yeah, they're saying some of the computers were unlocked when they
Oh.
were in the rooms.
Yeah, but I don't think people were thinking about that. This kind of...
You're telling me that nobody in that crowd that wasn't there for that reason, maybe they were just there as reporters or whatever, or like internet conspiratists or whatever, those people still go to those protests.
I mean, the only thing...
Antifa or whatever, and then people start storming the Capitol and you sneak in there.
I think they only saw... What wasn't there like one thing that seemed kind of pre-planned when that was the pipe bomb? Because
Yeah, they're
I
saying
think
that
there's
some of the people were saying that they were paid off.
Yeah,
to insinuate like getting in the Capitol, but
I think
all conspiracies. Who knows?
I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult for someone to think like we're gonna storm the Capitol. I'm gonna bring a flash drive.
No,
and
I'm not
hopefully find
saying that like they're expecting it to happen. But if you're somebody like me, if I was there, I'd probably be filming. Not to say I would steal information. I mean, fuck, it would be insane if you did. But I have flash drive on me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people were stealing mail.
Yeah.
So what's the difference in like somebody that was more technical savvy was like in Nancy Pelosi's office or, somebody else's office, and I just use her as an example because somebody stole like mail from her.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just like, you had your camera equipment and you had a flash drive, and you were like, dude, this computer's unlocked. And you just like popped your flash drive in and just started pulling random files in.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That would be insane.
To be honest with you,
That
we
honestly
have no idea if that happened.
Man, that could have changed everything.
It still can. Who knows what happened?
I think
there could be people going through stuff now. I mean, you carry a 10 terabyte external hard drive around. It's got room on it. All you gotta do is plug that thing in, USB,
just transfer
and then just
everything.
literally just start dragging files into it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy on TikTok that was talking about it. He was like, just so politicians know, next time they decide to storm your Capitol, he's like, if you hit the Windows key and L, it'll lock your screen, and you'll have to actually type in a password, which is your user manual password or whatever it is. So he's like, maybe next time you should think of that when people are storming the Capitol. He's like, and this is somebody that works in IT and all that. He's like, give or take a few more months. It's gonna be a lot. He's like, you guys are fucked. He's like, it's literally impossible that there's not at least one person in that giant ass crowd that used that opportunity to grab information on them. Right?
I kind of hope so.
So do I.
I mean, I think we should get something out of it.
That's what that should have been more about. Getting in there and figuring out what the hell's going on and why things are so poopy or why they don't care about us and they rather send shit to everybody else. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But we'll see. I just want to see more memes. That's what I want to see. So.
And then when the information does leak, we'll get memes of that too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we got memes about
We're set for 2021 right now. It's looking good so far.
No, I don't know if it's looking good, but
it's looking good. No, it's
looking
great.
like another 2020.
I saw a meme of Jaquan Phoenix's Joker coming down the stairs as the Joker, and next to the clown.
Yeah.
And it's him. It's 2020 showing 2021 around the place.
Yeah. This is what happened. This is where we do this.
When something good starts to happen, you need to just hit them with immediate despair and hopelessness and depression. Pretty much a catastrophic event.
Dude, it's insane. I can't even. I'm speechless, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What if everybody was armed with twisted teas?
The Capitol building would just be rubble.
It'd be crumbled. People would be screaming. People would be out of jobs.
Somebody printed off a Twisted Tea like flag and is like waving it across it.
The reinforcements have arrived.
The Twisted Tea army is here.
They're like running in full Twisted Tea gear. They got like yellow suits on too.
What if that's like the flag for like the libertarian people now? So you have like the Confederate flag, then the Twisted Tea like flag, and we start dividing into multiple like subsections like that.
The Twisted Tea branch?
Yeah, the Twisted Tea like third party.
Oh my gosh. Somebody was like, what if it'd be like the same thing. What if we made like an island and we all just left here and we just started, like the third party just started their own island?
Oh, that's what all Californication's about. Just splitting off and doing their own thing.
Yeah, but they've ruined that. Imagine if they were all alone. Then they'd really be screwed.
They'd have nowhere to go.
I mean,
Like everyone's trying to leave.
They're burning down their own countries, or their own state. So imagine if they did what they wanted a long time ago, dude. That country would be just another third world country attached to the United States.
Yeah. I thought they were going to use the earthquakes to help them actually separate and become their own island.
What they do is they take they consume the energy from the earthquakes. They make a machine that, like, when the energy starts shaking, it takes it, and then they can push that energy through the border of California. And it just, instead of breaking the tectonic plates where it usually would break, it would take that, and it would literally cut California's border perfectly. I'm talking, like, unnaturally perfectly.
It like floats away like a iceberg breaking away from ice.
Like, and then the whole like state's just like, it just starts floating off. It'll eventually just hit like, is it Japan, like straight across from it?
Yeah, but they got a while.
Yeah, they got a while, but it would eventually just like float and then attach.
Oh,
it never
stopped.
Yeah, they don't know how to stop it, so they created this machine that pushes it.
Yeah, they used all the energy to push it. They didn't save enough energy to stop it.
Well, yeah, they didn't think about it.
Right.
Because they were like, "Wow, we're so smart. We finally did it. We're going away." And then they're like, "Wait, we're not stopping. We're not slowing down. We're not stopping."
They didn't get enough anchors.
Yeah, they're like throwing anchors off the side of the state. They're like, "We need more anchors." They're like, "That's the last of our anchors." They're like, "We got to call the United States to have them send us anchors." And then the United States is just like,
Just do what you did as kids with the raft. How you know how you needed to move a raft, you had to like push yourself, you had to jump off to push it the other way. It's like, all right, we're gonna need every Californian
so they're
to
all
jump
standing
off.
on the edge.
Yeah.
They do the homeless people first.
Oh my god. What happened?
And then Japan's like, they hear about it, right? They know it's coming, and they're like, "We don't want this garbage over here."
Mm-hmm.
So Japan starts to then create a giant net.
Oh, I was thinking they were gonna be on their border with giant like flat rods. Yeah, so as soon as they come, they just bump them back.
So they end up bumping it back to the United States. It just becomes like a back and forth kind of thing.
North Korea's getting real excited. It's like, something to nuke?
Yeah, they're like, "We're gonna end it," and that's just how it happens. And you would think that one nuke goes off, the rest of the country setting off a nuke. They're just like, meh. Yeah. So in that, the California's gone, and everybody in California. So if you're moving out, now's your chance to move out, because
Well, I think they've lost their funding to harness the
power.
now that everyone's leaving.
So they're screwed.
Right.
They can't do it anyways. What a bunch of fucking. Today we're just bashing Californians.
Yeah, I guess. We went from coast to coast right there in that conversation.
Yeah, we did. Not freaking bad, man. We went from storming the capital to the California country, California turning into a country, and then getting nuked by North Korea because Japan doesn't want them. And neither do we. So,
yeah.
man. That's what we should do with this podcast, is we should completely make one state hate us so much that they just don't want us around.
Yeah, well, we gotta choose carefully, because California has a lot of population.
So let's do like Tennessee or something.
Tennessee. Well, not what.
What's the or Kentucky? We'll do Kentucky.
With Kentucky.
We don't have
We
sound
don't have sound
bites
bites today.
We don't have sound bites today. Yeah, we'll do
No, but
Kentucky.
like,
what's the population of
I don't know,
Kentucky?
like, what about like North Dakota, like those northern middle states that are basically unpopulated?
You're talking about like
Montana,
North Dakota and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Kentucky only has 4.4 million people.
What about like Iowa?
What's Iowa have? Let's see.
I didn't study my populations before I came in today. Sorry.
Iowa has 3.1 million, which is less than Kentucky. Iowa's pretty close to us, though.
Mm-hmm. What about New Jersey?
I guess Kentucky's right under us. Iowa would be further away. New Jersey. New Jersey? Where is... I should know this.
It should be right next to New York.
I know. I'm like looking in that area. There it is. The population of New Jersey is... I bet it's higher. No way. It's smaller, right?
Yeah, but it's really dense.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Right? Dense. That's how I use that word, right?
Yeah, dense.
Okay.
8.8 million people. No, we can't do New Jersey. It's too many fans.
Too many possible fans.
No, it's too many fans. So it's either Iowa or Kentucky. Okay, here, let's look up lowest populated
State.
state.
Hawaii. It's got to be Hawaii. Or Alaska.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
It's Wyoming.
Is there a list that ranks it, or is it just...
I just pulled up a list.
Let me see. Let me hear that.
Wyoming. It's got...
No, but what's the next one?
579,000. What?
Holy cow. That is like...
No way.
that
That can't be true.
Absolutely minuscule.
That can't be true. No way. Is that true?
I don't know. What do the other populations say?
Vermont has 624,000. Is this population? Hang on. Yeah. California has 39 million. Ohio has 11 million people living in it. Almost 12.
What does Hawaii and Alaska have? My two...
Okay, let's see.
I want to see how close it
Indiana
was.
has 6 million. We're 17th. Hawaii has 1,416,000.
Okay.
Alaska has 732,000. It's
Okay.
their number 48. Dude, Wyoming has 579,000 people living in it. Well,
You guys need to start making some babies.
I think what it is just...
Nobody wants to live there.
Oh, I mean, it's just a lot of land. It's rugged land, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mountainous land. It's kind of hard to... Maybe that's where we should move. So we don't have to see people anymore. What's our time at?
27.
Okay, we're almost there.
You're
Yeah.
just rushing to get out of this, aren't you?
Yeah. No. Of course
Connor just shows up for the free donuts.
not. We don't have fucking donuts. I am hungry though. I've been eating a ton of Chipotle lately.
Have you?
A lot. You should see my desk because I've been editing those videos.
Mm-hmm.
My desk has like 4 or 5 bags under it of just like...
You're like XQC now.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't have a curved desk. I really want to get one, but I'm waiting because I'm moving out in a couple months, so I don't want to spend all my money on shit and then have to move it out, you know? So, instead I brought in one of my kitchen table chairs, my dining room table chairs, and I use that as part of my desk. That's where I like keep my laptop. Because I have my laptop and then I have my monitors because I transfer back and forth for the show. And then under my desk dude, you should see my desk. It's the dirtiest it's ever been. But it weirdly feels nice because I feel like I'm like utilizing the time there. Maybe that's why people keep their desk dirties. Because I walk in and I'm like, yeah, that looks like a desk I've been working at. It's weirdly nice.
I think it's just laziness.
Nah.
Usually what I do...
There's like empty beer bottles all over it, and then there's like no trash on it except for like the empty beer bottles, but there's like notes everywhere, and then I have obviously my mouse and keyboard area, and then I have the secondary area with my laptop. It's just a really tight area. I can't wait to get out of there and reset everything up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe buy your desk when you move out.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to set anything up until I'm going to probably buy it like a week. Well, what happens is I think I have to go up to IKEA because it's too big for IKEA to ship. So I'm gonna have to drive up to IKEA, purchase it there, come home. So I'll probably do that, which kind of sucks, man. How far away is IKEA? I've only been there once. Have you ever been there?
No.
You've never been to IKEA? You should come with me.
I'd do that.
We could
We can make a video out of
Make a
it.
video out of it. Connor sets up his setup. We go to IKEA. We get lost in IKEA. You've never been to IKEA?
No.
It's huge. It's weird because they have like arrows where they're like, you walk this way. They have like people dressed up in Chinese outfits. It's weird because it's a Swedish company, and they're like, you go over there. You go over there. They got a food court. They sell meatballs.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying. You should go with me.
I'm not believing a word you say. Well, ad time. Whoa, dude, where'd you get all that cool merch?
I'm happy you asked, Derek, because with all this cool merch, you can really show off to your friends and have a good old time. Now, when they ask you, where'd you get this merch, you know what you're going to tell them?
What am I going to tell them?
You're going to tell them at the Waiting in Queue podcast website. There's a link right there to the merch store. How about we show them some of this merch?
Are you talking about this right here? It's on my computer right now.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy cow, you're right. This is where all of it is. We got t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, a mug, Connor's hoodie. Dude, your hoodie's on there.
Yeah, that's my logo.
Holy cow.
Wow. Look at all this freaking merch. You know how freaking cool you'd be if you had this kind of merch?
I know my friends would be jealous.
Most of them are. You should just go there and purchase some merch. It helps the show, and it helps you look cooler around your friends.
The website is waitinginqueue.tv/merch to go to the website. The link will be in the description. We're back.
We're back. I hope you enjoyed the ad. The ad was very nice. It was one of the ads that we recorded.
I think we're doing. I don't know. Just
we need to record some more.
You want to do some more again?
Yeah, maybe not today, but maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, we can do that. I need you to make a thumbnail for that video I made, too. We gotta think of an idea for that.
The card video?
Yeah.
Today?
Well, if you want me to post it tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do that.
Kind of forgot about that, eh?
Did I forget about it? I don't think yeah. You gotta, yeah. I could have made one throughout the week, too.
I guess I didn't think about it, but I thought we would meet up to like take photos to do it.
Oh, you want to take photos for it? Yeah,
I thought
we can. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we got to do that. Check out the other channel. We got another channel. We're going to have
Q Boys.
our first video posted tomorrow?
That's by the time they're listening to this, it should be posted yesterday.
It'll be up there. Look at it.
Like it.
Watch it. We're going to do another one. I want to do another one soon.
I do too. I'll get another box.
Do you want to get a big box?
I want to get a big box because that's the only way to get cracked ice.
Derek, we're going to just dive into this for a little bit. I got Derek a gift for Christmas as a joke because I was like, oh, it's Fortnite. If you didn't see it, it's in one of our old podcast episodes.
We kind of rip on Fortnite all the time as like not to say that it was a bad game, but it
wasn't a bad game, but
it's just like the joke of like, all right,
it's Fortnite.
Time to move on. It's Fortnite. It's a kid's game now.
It's Fortnite. It's gonna get ragged on, but it's also a huge part of gaming. It was in my camera angle.
I know that, but why was it there in the first place?
Anyways, so I bought him a gift. It was Fortnite trading cards. I would grab them, but they're across the screen.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So now we're just trying to collect the series, right? We're trying to do like a collection for the thing. I still need to get a binder for us. Maybe I'll order a binder now or after this episode. But we're trying to collect all the cards, and Derek's been getting insanely into it.
Well, it's because I'm editing that video and going into the research on like, I wanted to find out how do we get the different holo types because there's different holo types or like
so
what are those and Yeah, and then looking up the prices because I liked adding the prices to the video.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I kind of had to get into it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you got into it. I didn't think you were going to get into them the way you did, though. Like, I thought it was just like, okay, cool. They're cool. Because Derek's not a collector of any sort. I'm the collector. And for Derek to be, like, kind of into that, or for you to be into that, it's pretty cool to me. Because it's like, I've never seen you like, oh my God, let's get more, let's get more, let's get more. Let's try it. And I get it. I still don't quite understand your standing on it. Like, are you trying to complete the set? Or are you just trying to get foils?
I like getting the foils or like the chance of like the high value like legendary cards
Sure.
of being the foils.
But what's your end time goal of the cards?
I think overall, complete a set.
I would love to
And
complete
then
a set of it.
As many as those cards as possible be the foils.
Yeah, we'll never be. I don't think with these Fortnite cards we'll ever be able to do a master set because there's too many foil variants and there's too many randos.
No, it's not.
But
it's
I
want
to do like just a
way.
complete set.
Yeah,
I just would be one of every card.
I just want to be on the hunt for the high value cards.
Yeah.
That are foil, and then because I love, like when I was looking up the prices for some of these cards. I mean, some of them were going on eBay for like $4,500.
Yeah, but are they selling?
I don't know if they're selling, but that's just what they're priced at, and that's kind of what I judged off of.
What if,
like that's what they're trying to make the price of the
what if
market right now.
You buy a box, which is a 24 packs, right?
Yeah.
Only 2 left in stock. Order soon.
Oh, they sell. I've been looking.
$70 for a box.
Yeah, they sell out.
What if
man.
you buy a box and I buy a box?
Get 2 boxes? That's like 2 videos, man. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'll buy a box if you buy a box. $70.
Where's it off of?
I'm on Amazon right now. There's 2 in stock.
Are they the orange box?
No. This is a green one, but it.
Is it a hobby box or a mega box?
24 packs. Fortnite Series 2 trading card box, 24 packs, 6 cards per pack. It's the box like style. It's just green.
Oh, that's not the mega box then.
What? How many's in the mega box?
I think it's 24, but then I think there's more in the individual like packages, I think.
Okay.
It should be like an orange box.
Fortnite Series 2 trading cards sealed mega box with 72 cards with 2 exclusive iced ones.
Yeah, that'd be the...
This only has 12 packs in it though.
Okay. But see, like just buying one of those, that we opened
those
up...
are cheaper.
Yeah.
But you aren't getting as many packs.
But we get one of those boxes. That's enough to fill up a video because we made that video of us opening up 6 packs each.
And this is 12 packs. So we opened 12 packs for that video?
Yeah.
So we could buy 2 of these. These are cheaper. And then we get cracked ice. We get cracked ice. That's why these ones aren't selling as fast though. Because you don't get as many cards. There's tons of these in stock. But anyways, we bought those cards. I got them for Christmas for a joke. He thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. It turns out they're fucking pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, now we're into
it. I'd rather be into Magic and Pokemon, but Fortnite will have to do. Well,
they're so expensive compared to this. This is a lot cheaper.
Kind of. I
just
mean,
starting.
If you look at how many cards you get in a pack, you only get 6 cards per pack. You're buying a box that has 12 packs in it. How many cards is that? 72 cards? If you bought like a sealed booster box of like Pokemon cards, you're guaranteed. So you're guaranteed to get 2 megas. I don't know what the pull odds are for like hollows? Was a hollow every like 2-3 packs?
I think it's like every 3 or no.
You're okay.
I
So
don't know.
the boxes we buy, you're guaranteed 1 hollow of any type in the box.
Mm.
You have 6 packs in the box. If you buy like they're about equal because if you buy a box, you're gonna spend more on Pokemon, but you're gonna get I don't know, almost 200 cards, and you're gonna pull at least 6 or 7 of the value cards, rather than just 1. So I mean, the value is pretty much the same, but these cards sell for more if you're trying to resell them compared to like Pokemon, which is weird because the cards themselves are really fucking
Cheap
garbage.
feeling, yeah.
Like if you were a kid, though, they're like the cards that you would have, and you would end up like not bindering them, and then they would just get like water damaged and fucked up and ruined, and you wouldn't care about it.
Do you think that's why they did it the way that they did? Because they thought like, oh, just a bunch of kids are gonna buy these.
I think it's a cash grab too, but yeah, they're cool. I like them. I want to complete a set. I want to complete Series 2. I don't really care about Series 1 though, because they have like they fuck the value of those up. So, yeah, let's buy another one.
Let's buy another one. All right. Well, now that that's settled,
I'm kind of waiting on my stim, but when the stim drops, I'll buy a box.
I'll buy a box right now. I'll probably wait till I get home. Lauren has the Amazon Prime account.
You know, you can log it into multiple.
I know. I just haven't done it
computers.
yet.
Gotcha. You can even. It's cool. These things. These right here. This is a phone. You can put it on your phone.
That's
And
what I
you
normally
can order
do.
things right off the phone.
That's what I normally do.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. It's because it's on Lauren's phone.
You don't use Honey?
Every once in a while I do.
Oh, you doofus. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're gonna do more. There's gonna be a video up. Not only that, we have Let's Plays coming.
Yeah, Let's Play.
Wah 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 wah. I would do the soundbite, but we don't have them right now. Wah 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 wah.
Yeah, I uninstalled that program to see if I can redo it.
We got Let's Plays coming. They're gonna be sick. Check out the other channel.
Mm-hmm.
But enough about us, Derek. Enough about what we're doing. I feel like we might have a problem. The more I look into this whole situation.
Pedophiles on YouTube?
Cut to intro. There's like an intro scene because you're like, it's like a news thing.
Oh.
Okay, so
yeah,
the pedophiles on YouTube. Pedophiles just everywhere in the field that we're trying to get into. Does that sound weird?
No, we're trying to get into the YouTube.
Yeah, there's pedophiles in it.
I know there's pedophiles in it, but the way you made it sound was like we're trying to... Okay, never mind. Go on.
We're trying to what? What are you implying? So, there's a few people that are last year and now just right now that are going through some allegations. They're not like proven or anything.
Well,
except
hold on. Miniladd, he was... He
came out though.
He
and
came
said that
out
he did.
because...
Do you think he just came out though because he was scared?
I think so.
Or do you think he actually did it? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Do you think maybe because isn't that the guy that was just like, yeah, I did it?
Well, no,
to shut him up.
No, he made an apology for it, and I wish I could pull it up because freaking computers having issues today.
Mini lad.
Lad.
Okay, I know what this is. If you look at his videos, man, his videos are like getting just destroyed with dislikes, man. He's got 129 dislikes on his apology video.
He got these allegations, and then it was just so weird because he took a break because he was getting hit so hard. But then the first thing he does with like pedophilia allegations is when he comes back to make a YouTube video, he makes a Minecraft YouTube video.
Isn't that what he does though?
I don't know.
Well, you can pretty much say that Miniladd no longer has a career in YouTube. He might try, but I don't see it being nearly where it used to be. So was he talking? He was talking to a younger person, or do we know?
Yeah, there was an accuser. I don't know her name, but she came out, and then when he finally had to address the issue, he just pretty much like made an apology and pretty much said it was all true, and that he was being stupid and yada yada yada.
2 women came forward with their own stories, independent of each other, so they're different. One of which was 16, one of which was 17. And Miniladd was asking for... Oh, no, Miniladd sent them unsolicited nudes. So random dick pics. Dude, there's not a girl out there on the planet Earth that likes to just receive a random dick pic. It's so gross.
Yeah, that's odd. That's like Harvey Weinstein shit.
Yeah, I mean, people do that to like... I don't know if you know the comedian Whitney Cummings, female comedian. She thinks it's funny because now she judges them and sends them like a scale to 1 to 10 of what your penis looks like. She's turned it into a joke, but she's a comedian. But like, dude, nobody wants you to just send a random unsolicited dick pic.
These guys, guys are more into like looking at women's stuff.
Oh, what stuff, Derek?
Yeah.
No,
but
hang
no,
on.
like, but
hang
like,
on. What
you
stuff?
know, the titties and the
the titties,
the ass and all that stuff. But for
Dicks
some
are
reason,
gross.
guys think that that's what girls look up.
I don't.
But I know you don't. But
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what these
fucking-
guys think. They're like, oh, I'll send them a picture of my wiener, and they're
No.
gonna be so turned on
My
by
ween
that.
wang.
They're gonna want more. That's what Harvey Weinstein did. He was like, as soon I know for a fact, these women just see me naked, they're gonna want me. They're not gonna be able to resist.
It's disgusting, man. So the girl was 16 and 17. I can't find his age, but he's like 20 something now. But so he did that, and then now Callmecarson. There's a bunch of allegations on Callmecarson.
Which those weren't as bad.
No, Callmecarson was 19 at the time, and the girl was 17. So I think there's always going to be like an age.
I think what was weird about it was that how these YouTubers can take advantage of their position to kind of talk to these girls. You know,
Have you noticed too that it's always males?
because they're desperate.
Yeah, but think about that. The females
Hold out a little bit.
Females tend to have a bigger simp like follow base, but you don't see them ever like hitting up random people's DMs. But I'm sure it's because theirs is full. But you know what I mean? It's just like it's always the weirdo looking ones too, man. I'm sorry, but Callmecarson looks like a freak already. So it's like I hope when we get big, he hears this. I always thought it was weird. Now that doesn't change the fact that I thought what's Misfit or whatever the fuck that kid's name?
Misfit.
Whatever he did with the whole like Callmecarson's
Or no,
girlfriend
it's just Fitz.
thing. Yeah, Fitz and all that stuff. But what is it? Yeah, you're saying like it's crazy that you have all this pull and leverage over your fans. Why would you even want to do that?
Yeah. It just seems like
It's such
as
a
far as-
risky move,
Yeah.
man. You could ruin your entire career. And you're in a career where it's like it's hard to take it somewhere else because you're in such a light of the public. Now, I know like everybody's like, "Oh, who the fuck's Callmecarson and all that?" Like, why does it matter? Carson's huge when it comes into like the field that we're talking about.
Oh yeah, and then when you spend all your time on YouTube, that's your work
Those are
experience.
Yeah.
So if you try to go somewhere else, they're gonna be like, "Well, what'd you do for the last year?" Just light video editing.
Yeah, you could get a video, or you could get a job as like a back editor, but it's just like, I'm sure. I don't think anything's gonna happen so much to Callmecarson. I think this one's gonna kind of die off, and I think another reason is Keemstar was just like on top of it because Keemstar is running out of things to talk about or people's lives to ruin. So he has to go to Callmecarson now. Who was the other one?
Pyrocynical.
And what happened with that?
He had allegations, and there was like a long back and forth with
Grooming
him and
grooming girls.
Was it a girl or it might have been a boy?
Well, he looks like Ellen. Is it weird that I've never seen Pyrocynical, but I've heard his name about 100 million times? I'm glad that all these people are people I don't like and already don't like and don't watch. Like, imagine like coming out and it being like someone that you really, really like watching, like AB. And you find out like AB's been grooming girls and stuff. Like, I'd be devastated.
Yeah.
So, it's just, oh man, what do you think Callmecarson's gonna? Do you think it's gonna affect his channel?
I don't think so. I think people are already starting to realize that, he was 19, she was 17. I mean, that's almost the same as like they were in either the same grade or they were like one, like if they were still in high school, like she was. Like if he was in the same high school, they might have been like just a grade different.
Right. And another thing is, the only thing I thought was weird about it is some of the conversations that came out of it. There was another girl, there was two girls that Callmecarson was talking to, but like one of the girls was like genuinely interested in him and wanted just to like kind of hang out and watch stuff. But Callmecarson like just made it so sexual. But you also got to think, I'm a 19-year-old freaking kid, 19-year-old gamer boy. Dude, if you do that again, I'll end you.
I don't think you would.
Yeah.
Let me get one ready.
I'll stand on top of this table and I will end you, and that will be the end of this podcast. We will never do another episode.
What you gonna do about it? Come over here, boy.
Where's the axe? Where's the axe? Where's the axe at? You think I'm kidding, Derek? I'll give you one more chance.
All right.
I don't think I can threaten you on YouTube. Sure I can, but sure I can. I can do whatever I want. Stop. Stop doing that. I'm tired of you burping in the mic.
You did it to me on the last episode.
Yeah, but it's time to stop. Okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
I'm sorry you guys had to see that.
Little domestic violence there.
You didn't fucking see it. You didn't fucking see a thing. Can you see this on the camera?
No.
This is our battle axe. All right, Derek. I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to confiscate your Sprite if you do it again. If you do it
I better
again,
finish it.
You got another one? God, you're disgusting.
Corona.
Well, I hope that when we get big, because look at us, we're gonna get huge.
Connor, let me ask you this. So what if you find out I'm grooming some kids? What would you do? And we're involved in the show. What would you do to me?
If allegations came out that you were grooming kids and we were doing this show, interesting. I would probably. Oh man,
that's a tough one, eh?
Yeah, because it's like you're part of the show. You're my partner, also really close friend, and I feel like
write that down.
if you get caught doing allegations, people will expect me to do something. Especially if we have a following.
But like, what would you do as like
as a co-host?
As a co-host, friend? I mean, like your situation. What do you put yourself into? On like, do I support him and to fight the allegations, or do I, find the truth? And
well, I would definitely want to know the truth.
Right.
Like I'm trimming that sticker with this. So I would definitely want to know if it was true or not. For sure, because you could end up ruining my career.
Sure.
So I probably would. We would stop doing the podcast for a little bit until things kind of flew over. I would just go to streaming and working on YouTube videos. We take a little bit of a break. And then maybe if the allegations seem to thicken and things seem to come out, I will then find a new co-host. No, we probably would end the show. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Fucking do a show with a pedophile?
Right.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Would I stop being your friend? Because you're sending unsolicited dick pics to... Are they underage girls?
I guess anything with any like...
Or is it just coming out like you're C.K. Lewis and you're jerking off in front of people?
I guess any of those scenarios.
Those are two different scenarios, drastically different.
I mean...
one's you're a pedophile and one's you're just kind of a creep.
Okay, so more on the topic of being a pedophile, because that's kind of what this is about.
I don't think I would affiliate myself with you anymore. Am I supposed to?
No, I'm asking what you would do.
You're a pedo. I don't like pedos. I think they should all burn in hell. So, I would. If it came out and it was like 100% like factual and things were coming out, and I was like, I don't know, man. This is kind of weird. It seems kind of pedo-ish. I would definitely would have to end the show. But if it was like some girls came out, they're like 25. It finds out that like we get big. Derek's sending unsolicited dick pics to all these girls, and Derek's sending me, they're like in our Discord, and they're like, he's sending dick pics, he's doing this, he's doing that. I'll probably sit you down and be like, all right, we need to talk about what's going on here. Why are you sending dick pics to our fans?
Well, if they're just allegations, and what if I have to try to prove my innocence?
She posts the photos on Discord. And I was like, I've seen that dick before. I know that's your dick. So if those came out, and I was like, why does she have these? And you'll be like, well, I
tripped, and...
I tripped, Mom, and my pants fell off, and I was trying to pull... I had a virus
I got scared, and my pants fell down.
Yeah, so... If you were doing that, I'd just sit you down and talk to you. Be like, we got to figure this out. Do we need to talk to somebody? Do we need to figure something out? And we'd probably still keep doing the show. But it would be a running joke that you're sending unsolicited dick pics to people. Because if they're of age, then you're just kind of a weirdo.
Right.
I still like C.K. Lewis, even though I found out he's jerking off in front of people. Because it came out to say that, like... I did hear that, though. He was kind of like forcing them to stay in the room, which is a little weird.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He wanted them to watch him.
But I heard that he also like told them that was going to happen. Like he was like...
I heard he asked for permission.
Yeah, so...
But I think the weird thing about that was that he would just like up and ask, and it'd be anyone. It wouldn't be like, oh, we're flirting and we're starting to get a little like close, and he would just ask.
Well, he was doing it with the people he was like on the road with too, like the other comedians. If you were doing shit like that, yeah. What about me? Same thing, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, go through the steps of stopping the show, finding out they're true. Help you record an apology video or rebuttal allegation counter counter argument.
You would help me make an apology video?
Yeah, we'd tape
Would I even
we'd tape
post-
an American flag behind you like Michael Scott did.
Or a gay flag? Because then if it's like girls giving me allegations, I can say that I'm gay, so it can't be true. Speaking of that,
that's a good argument.
yeah, hopefully this, when we become big and famous,
We're not gonna have these issues.
we
Okay,
won't have
I got to
these
keep you
issues.
in line.
Well, I'm not gonna have these issues.
I don't know that.
You think
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
send shit to fucking?
I don't know you.
Shut up. You're gonna start thinking I'm a weirdo. I mean, I'm a weirdo, but not gross.
I don't know. I've heard some of your jokes. Sometimes they can get a little
Dark? It's called dark humor, okay? I'm not...
No, Mitchell pulled dark humor on us last
Oh
night.
my
You
God.
did not.
That was gold. One of the greatest jokes of all time. We probably won't talk about it on the show because that's kind of that's
personal
pretty personal
thing.
to Mitchell.
My
But
God.
holy cow, man. I was stopped in my tracks. Mid-conversation, I was just like, I feel uncomfortable. I'm sweating. Like, that was the joke. I sweat because of the joke. Good times, though. Maybe we'll have some guests on here soon. Maybe Mitchell will be on joining us here soon.
Who do you want to? But don't we want to? Do we want to do a certain person first, or do we just want to start doing it?
I really don't give a shit. It's we just have people in here. It's content.
Yeah.
I want to use my friends and family to get more views on my episodes. So that's it. We're done.
All right, that's it.